global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness today. Congratulations already to Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, aka Jagaban. He actually took the should I call it flawless victory? But Nigerians have been reacting to that flawless victory. The likes of Deji Adeyanju had looked at the two options from PDP and APC, and instead of Nigerians, these are two options that are unlikely, two options that are to him very worst. That's very terrible. He's wondering which one will Nigeria choose. Is it between the devil or the deep blue sea? Well, we don't know, time will tell. But a lot of Nigerians, a lot of youth have been rooting for Peter Obi of the Labour Party. But the question has been that ever since Peter Obi entered Labour Party, there has been one issue or the other. But they have decided to move it a notch higher and a step further. At the beginning, it was a case of leadership problem between the two factions. They have two factions, and has been a leadership problem. But as soon as the APC, started their convention and their flag bearer declared, it was as if there's an energy from the other faction. They decided to sue the other faction to court, saying that they don't have a right to so many things. By June 30th, we are going to give you updates on what the verdict will be or will look like, or if there's not going to be any adjournment, what Justice Ekwo may likely give. But right now, there's a problem, a big problem, and it's going to be a huge one against Peter Obi. Don't forget that a lot of youthful Nigerians are routing for Peter Obi, regardless, and that's the only person that have cut across religion, cut across times, cut across region. Everyone who wants Nigerians' heart, who wants Nigeria to grow positively, seem to be are beginning to route and root and support Peter Obi. But if this is not settled, there may likely be no Peter Obi to become a flag bearer. As it is, as at the 8th, which is a few hours ago, 8th of June, the other faction decided to do something that is shocking, which we have seen it play out in Rivers State in 2019, where unfortunately APC could not field any candidate due to the same process Labour Party is about to begin. In a moment, you're going to find out what it is. But before we do that, like you subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. If you see bell notification icon, please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, the leader of the second faction of the Labour Party, which is called Calistus Okafor, is an Igbo man, had actually sued the first faction of the Labour Party to court, and there was supposed to be a hearing, I think on the 12th and then on the 30th of June. But before that, he decided to take a step further by, running presidential primaries and other primaries, senatorial seats and all that. And he did it very quickly. And according to him, he said the result of the Labour Party presidential primaries that was done 8th of June 2022 has produced Ambassador Jude Ezenwafo, an Igbo man, and the faction of Calistus Okafor, who is the acting national chairman. Venue was Excel Hotel in Garki to Abuja. So we have two presidential candidates in Labour Party now. Now the question is, who is doing all this? How come they became in a hurry to run a presidential candidate or presidential party nomination and election on the 8th, the same day that APC was running theirs? I've seen this play out, and if Peter Obi does not do something very fast and drastic, he may not even have a platform that they will field him. This is exactly the same thing that happened in Rivers, where APC, the Amechi-led fraction, was dragging the other fraction. At the end of the day, they were taking themselves to court until finally, when it was time INEC said they can't, that based on what they have seen and submitted, that they have two fractions, and the other one is okay, let them take one fraction, Amechi-led fraction. The other one took Amechi and INEC to court for even taking the fact that they are the legal one. At the end of the day, INEC just left the two of them. APC did not have any candidate, did not feed any candidate. So they had to now start working with AC. And unfortunately, Wike was a tsunami then. And that was how Wike almost had, in fact, had unopposed, flawless victory. And it's about to play out now. And if this is not curtailed now, and a lot of Nigerians are believing that there's more to it than meets the eye. This Okafor guy, do they know you? The ambassador George Eziwanfor you have brought in, does Nigerians know them? It's not about feuding an Igbo man. It's about feuding a man that goes beyond being an Igbo man, but becoming a Nigerian who wants to fuse and unite Nigeria, who is looking at Nigeria as a dying entity that needs to be revived. Who is, if you, this George Ezewafor can decide to be fronting, he's not even thinking of the generality of Nigerians. He's only thinking of his greed. Okay, if they feud you, who can you win? Are you sure you're going to get one vote? Who knows Labour Party before Peter Obi entered? Now Peter Obi have entered, you are now forming flexing muscle. Why are you doing this? Are you not thinking the whole of Nigeria as a people and pity Nigeria for once as a nation? And let there be someone. Look at the people we are fielding. We have PDP here, Atiku Abubakar. He has, in his days, there was a lot of allegations against him when he was the vice president. No one is a saint, with due respect. But then again, they were also looking at the likes of Bola Tinubu. He couldn't even hold down the flag, apart from shaking his hands, shaking when he was trying to read his speech in the convention ground. When he was declared winner in the polls convention, APC convention, he couldn't hold down the flag. His hands were shaking. The flag almost fell off from his hand. He was really shaking. It was even the president Buhari that held it down for him. Nigerians are saying he could not even hold the flag. Is that the person that we're going to take again to the Aso Rock? Someone like Rano Uncle will say it's Buhari Pro Max. I wouldn't know. I don't know which one is Buhari Pro Max, but the Buhari I'm seeing there looks strong to me. For him to even be able to hold on the flag, he looks like a very strong person. All right, you may differ from my opinion, but that's what I observed. Okay, but a lot of people are just wondering, how are we going to get out of this? We're going to take one or two comments and write this out. Just say, oh, more, we don't enter. I tell you, we don't enter. And that person here says, see you. Calistus people don't stand a chance. They should please allow Peter Obi to move on. The question is, are you sure that there's no fueling somewhere? If this thing is not settled at the nick of time, so that there will not be issues of court case and all that, so that Peter Obi, except Peter Obi has a platform, Nigerians cannot vote. It's as terrible as that. Until he has a platform where that is devoid of chaos and atrocities, that vision cannot stand. I think the two fractions should meet for the sake of, please throw away your greed for once, please. I say, Nigerian, throw away your greed and work together. Let's see how it plays out in 2023. Because if it's just between APC and PDP, just look at it. Make your mathematics, make your observation. Let's